Hi, so I want to make a video on how to connect TP-800s, TP-700s, and I believe TP-900s. They all essentially have the same monitor type, which is what you see here in front of me. So what I wanted to show you is how to put these units in slave mode. So essentially that way you have a master one, and then you have multiple monitors. They want to copy the same image from the master one. And this essentially, I have two for now just for the sake of showing you the process. But this should apply for you trying to connect at least 3 or 4 or 3 in total after with a complete of 4. So what I'll show you is the process for that. When you turn on the units, they should both end up looking like this. What you would need to do for both units is exit their DV prompter app, okay? To do that, you should already have your USB mouse connected to the units at this point. If you don't, please do that. I do have them plugged into the black USB port on the left side for both units, okay? Again, you'll need your mouse connected to the left side on the black USB port for both. Once you have that connected, you should have your mouse and you should see it moving there, confirming for both, okay? Once you're there, go ahead and right click so you can exit the application. Go ahead and right click the other one so you can exit the application. First thing we want to do is make sure you have your units on DHCP mode. So that way when you have it connected to your network, it is picking up your IP, okay? So this, again, if I should have mentioned in the beginning, I apologize. I'll make sure the video's description says for networking. This is to put the units in slave mode using a network, okay? So that way you can have it on the router and it's connected and you're good to go. So again, this would be for networking slave mode, okay? I have my Ethernet connected there, and then I have my Ethernet connected here to my network switch, which is on the same router. So what you want to do for both units is make sure your network is on DHCP. So go to the gear symbol. Then on the first here, wireless networks, click more, go to Ethernet, make sure Ethernet is turned on, then all the way at the bottom, make sure DHCP is set. Once you click on DHCP, click cancel, and then this should auto-populate with an IP from your router, okay? This one is good. Gonna go ahead and check the same on the second one. Settings, the first one on top, Ethernet. Ethernet is turned on, and Ethernet IP mode DHCP is set. Once you confirm that, go ahead and right click to exit, or right click to exit, right click to exit, right click to exit, right click to exit, or right click to exit. Okay. Once you confirm that IPs are on the same network, IPs are there, let's go ahead to the DV prompter app for now, okay? I'm going to go to the master one first, and then we'll show you how to do to the ones you want to connect from there, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and click on the master DV prompter app. Okay, you don't need to do anything to the master one. All you need to do, though, is have the network open, so that way you know what the IP is. For me, it's 192.168.5.184. So this would be my master IP, and I need to copy this IP onto the ones I want to go ahead and connect to, okay? So from here, we'll leave it there, just so we can have that prompted. Next is the ones you want to connect in slave mode, okay? So do note, there is a process here. Let me show you. When you go to DV prompter app, on the slave, not the master you can leave alone, on the slave ones, when I go to the settings and enter slave mode, you will need to go into the master server here and type out the IP. You'll notice it's not going to let you type out the IP, okay? The way they have the application, not sure why, the way the virtual keys are set up, you have to change that. So I'm going to show you how to change that on the slave machine units only, okay? So you can't type out the IP, that's fine. It's nothing wrong there. Just go ahead and right-click to exit, right-click to exit as well. Go to home, click home. Actually, let me turn off slave mode first. Okay. Cool. It's going to close the app after you turn off, which is fine. Once you close the app, you're going to go to setting. From here, you want to go down to language and inputs, okay? What we want to do is change the virtual keyboard so that way it allows us to type the IP out, okay? So from here, let me go back again just to show you. I went to language and inputs. Then you go to virtual keyboard. From virtual keyboard, you're going to click on manage keyboards. Currently, right now, the Android one is turned on. What we're going to do is turn on this one. Press OK. Then you're going to disable the Android one. Not sure why, but something in the Android is conflicting and not allowing the numbers to work. So what we're doing is just turning off Android for now, using this virtual keyboard. So once you confirm this is turned on and the Android is turned off, right click, right click, right click, right click to exit. Then go back into the TV prompter app. Now from here, you would go to network. Just click on network to confirm you're on the same IP range. So I'm at 192.168.5.164. The master is 192.168.5.184. So I'm in the same range. We're set there. From there, go to settings. Then go ahead and turn on slave mode. Then in the master, click the master. Then now the keyboard did change, but it should now allow you to type out the IP address, which is 192.168.5.184. 192.168.5.184. Confirming one more time. Yep, 184. 192.168.5.184. Obviously, this will not be the same IP for you. It'll be whatever your IPs are for the unit at your location, okay? Do note, you need a router. If I didn't explain that in the beginning, you do need a router for this, okay? So once that's there, I just press go, click here. Then what you need to do from here is just click on home, and then it's going to say for a brief moment connecting to master or waiting for master to turn white. Then it'll go black. Now when it's in the black, it's ready to be mirrored. So once you do this, the first one, if you have multiple ones, do the same thing. Once you have those other prompters connected and you have the same IP, they should all do that same process. Once they're all on the black screen, go to your master, click home, and then go ahead and press play, and both of them will play together. Okay. So when you're done, this is what's going to look like when you're done. Okay. So I'm going to exit this one. When you exit this one, it will do the same thing on that one. Okay. If you want to exit slave mode on your other unit, you click on the black screen, you left click on it, and you'll see this option there. You click on that, and it will exit out of slave mode, and it'll close the app. Then you could go ahead and reopen the app. And it's no longer in slave mode, and you would have to do the same process again, okay? Of just going to settings, enter slave mode, but the IP should already be there at that point, and you're good to go. So once you click on home again, there you go. Now it's ready. So that's how you do it to slave mode using a network, okay? Hopefully this video helps. If you have any issues, just let us know. Email support@datavail.com and we'll further assist you. But that's showing you just how to connect slave mode, TP-800, 700, and TP-900 using a network. Thank you.